Next we come to the concatenate function. And this is used when we want to splice two pieces of text together. We want to put more than one piece of text along with another piece in the same cell. So right here we've got three pieces of text. We've got a street address, a city, and a state. And we want to make that a real address. So we can use the concatenate function. And we'll go ahead and use our formula builder. It's just good to stay in the habit of using that. Go to concatenate. And now what we have here is we just have text strings down here for arguments. So I can click in text 1 and click on my street address. And then I click my plus for another one. I can go to my city and I can hit plus and I can go to state. And now you see it'll build my address. But if you look at this result down here, 2228 Viking Drive, Columbus, Ohio 25251. It doesn't have any spaces between text 1, text 2, and text 3. So even though we're only pulling text from our worksheet, we can actually put in separators within the concatenate function too. And what I can do is I can add another argument right here. It'll put one between the first two, and for here I can put a comma and a space. Now I'm also going to need one after Columbus, so I can hit a plus there, and I can put a comma and a space there too. And now that result looks a little better. After my street address I've got a comma and a space, then the city, a comma and a space, and then Ohio. And again, I just inserted basically literal arguments in between the ones that reference cells on my worksheet. So it's a really handy way to kind of splice text together. One other thing I want to mention in putting text together is you can use the concatenate function. That's very useful. You can use a formula builder to do it. You'll also see the ampersand notation, and typically you'll see this a lot with more seasoned Excel users. That's a little bit more of a shorthand. You could just say equals, click on my first cell. Ampersand is kind of like, telling Excel, hey, connect this text to the next bit of text that I type in. So I'm doing C61 and quotes, comma, quotes, and C62 and quotes, comma, and C63. And I'll hit return. Now functionally, there's absolutely no difference between these two. They're going to return the same text. It'll work the same way in anything else. It's just two different approaches to do the same thing. And again, this is kind of more what you'll see programmers doing is this ampersand thing. The majority of people use the concatenate function.